everybody. I hope you've got yourselves a nice hot cup of coffee, nice hot cup of cocoa. I've got myself a Dr. Pepper, a Diet Dr. Pepper, right here, and it's Kirby's Dream Land 3. I didn't used to drink Diet Dr. Pepper, but I'm in college, right? Not right now, but that's why I'm streaming, because I'm not in college at this moment. But I'm currently attending college. And I have had to, buy my own things and whatnot. And so, oh hey, look, it's that person. And so, I never really bought any other sort of drink besides water. Like, obviously, every now and again, I would get myself something like like a Fanta, because, well, what can I say? I like orange. And, like, because even then, I was drinking tap water, like, I didn't really see a point in, buying water. It's like I already, I can get it out of the sink. Why do I need to? What the hell is this? I already got water from the sink. Why do I need to buy it? That kind of logic. So I didn't. Gooey. And anyways, so now I'm back home for the summer, because I was living on campus before. And, my mom, she's the one who drinks the Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm not the one who does that. But it's like, I've just been deprived of anything sweet for so long that now it's like by not drinking anything sweet, I have now started to want sweet drinks more. And so it's like the only sweet drinks that we have are Diet Dr. Pepper. So that's what I've been drinking. And honestly, to me, Diet Dr. Pepper kind of tastes like nothing. Like, it just kind of tastes... Well, not like it doesn't taste like anything, like how water doesn't taste like anything. But it kind of tastes like... It kind of just tastes like how it is. Like, it tastes like fizz. But like sweet fizz. Do I drop an ability? Okay, it's plus. Gooey. But yeah. So that's why I've been drinking. Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper. What does this ability do? No, Gooey. How do I call Gooey away? But yeah. I probably needed that. Oh, I see. Game is kind of circular in like a digitally amazing way. Like we're in some kind of amazing digital circus. Ow. Oh, it's raining now. Not that that should be a surprise, but like I got a bogey. It's the thing from that thing. No, Gooey! Oh, so that's where this thing's from. I noticed that sweeping was an ability in Star Allies, but probably needed that. I always have to relearn the controls for a Kirby game. They always, like, freak me out. These are some ass abilities, though. Okay, Gooey, can you, like, stop? I like this bird guy's vibes. Oh, and I can suck while I have the bird? That's great. This is a really good looking SNES game. Okay. Oh, I like this bird. I like when the bird has the rock. Why'd I get like a weird route jingle? What is this thing? I don't know what this is. It looks like a B-tier Cartoon Network character. What's this for? Oh. Okay, this is pretty good. So this is where, like, the whole combining abilities things comes from. Comes from this game, I think. Yay. I think they should remake this game. I feel like this would look really good on something like the Switch 2. In some of that high fidelity. And it would be a Kirby remake, so, you know. HAL they don't skip on the Kirby remakes. They're pretty good. Like that Return to Dreamland remake that they did a little while ago. I liked that one. Okay. I'm almost dead. Why is this guy scared now? Who is this? Who is this elven buttress? Ah. Why does the screen take so long to scroll? All right. Yay. Gooey's dead. Tomato. Okay, that was a bad thing. What? This one. I see. This one. This one? Yay. Who are these characters? Oh, this is the wrong animal buddy. Okay. Don't jump until you can see the ground. You lose momentum from everything in this game. Gotta be really careful about momentum. Okay. Didn't need that. Oh, I see. I'm gonna take a drink. No, I didn't mean to do that. Gooey, go away. Please, go away, Gooey. How do I make Gooey go away? Don't think I can make Gooey go away. I'm just gonna... Okay, so A, so don't press A. Got it. Now, the Digital Circus is actually a show that, like, is immensely fascinating to me. Hold on, wait, what's this thing give me? Just, 1 sec. Okay, it's just cut. Because, like... Okay, so, if you wanna... If you want to know what art is about, I'll tell you. It's about ego. Like, all art is just a different type of, well, expression of ego. You know, though that ego can be anything. It can be good or bad, but it's ego nonetheless, you know? Oh, yes, thank you. And so, like, I think The Amazing Digital Circus is a good example of that. That show is filled to the brim with ego. In the sense that, like, the show itself is so confident in its ability to tell its own story that it doesn't stop to consider what it's actually saying. Like, so oftentimes does the show just not make sense in, like, a literal sense, in, like, the utmost literal term of not making sense, as in the words that the show says are not the words that it means to say. Like, I think about the latest episode and how at the end of it, not at the end of it, at the very start of it, you know, the whole thing about the episode is that Kane has finally had enough and he doesn't like being treated like poo-poo doo-doo feces. Okay. And so he lashes out at everyone, and it's like, you know, he's done taking suggestions. He doesn't want to be everyone's little pet anymore. So he tells them, you know, I've got an adventure, and you should consider participating. But, like, that doesn't make sense to the context of the show, and the context of the episode, and the context of the moment. Because he says you should consider participating. And this is supposed to be like the big moment where you realize that Kane's done messing around and he's not taking flack from nobody anymore. Hi? But, like, the word he says is consider. That's the topic of the sentence, is that you should consider participating in my adventure. So consider, right? Consider as a word means, like, think about, you know, discuss. Stop pressing A. Discuss. It means, you know, contemplate. When in this situation, Kane is very much telling the members of the circus that he's done with them contemplating about his decisions, and he's telling them that they are going on an adventure. He's not asking for their opinion on if they wanted to go on an adventure. He's like, you're going on an adventure. Because you're doing that. That's what we're doing now. And so, if you have them say, consider going on an adventure, it's making it appear as if they have a choice. Or it makes it appear that Kane is giving them a choice. When that's not what the scene is trying to do, because it's the big scene before, you know, Kane goes into song and he's like, I'm evil now, and whatnot. I think it would have made a lot more sense if they just said, if he just said, like, I have a new adventure, and you're going to participate. And then you can have the characters say, and what if we don't? Because, like, in this scenario, Kane isn't giving them a choice on, like, consider, you know, your options. He's like, you're going on an adventure. And then you have the characters go, okay, but what if we don't go on an adventure? And then you can have Kanan go into the big song about, like, you know, I'm running the show. And, like, that's kind of what I mean when I say that the show is an expression of ego, because in how the scene plays out, Kane says, consider participating, and then they say back to him, and if we don't, because it's like, so that means they're saying, and if we don't consider, they're not saying, and what if we don't go, because Kane isn't telling them to go, he's telling them to consider going. So it's like, the impact of the scene doesn't work because essentially you have you have altered the text to mean something that you did not intend. And it's like the whole show, that's what the whole show is like. The whole show has these bouts of nonsense where the words and phrases used to convey meaning do not convey the meaning that the show wants to convey. It's like... It's kind of like... Okay, so I don't know if anyone else is like this, but when I started writing... Oop, wrong button. When I started writing for, like, you know, college essays and whatnot, because that's what you gotta do when you're in college. You gotta write essays. It's just a thing that you do. I was getting... not good. I was not good at it. Because, you know, I don't really think I'm not too terribly that great of a writer, I'm gonna be honest. But I found out that my problem was that, like, because, you know, I would get a little upset, you know, if I got a bad score, because, you know, I felt that what I had written, like, I felt that I had come to a decent conclusion. But I found out that what was happening was I wasn't explaining my point. Like, I would have a point to make, but then the things that I said, I would go like start and then conclusion. And I would introduce the topic, and then I would talk about it as if one thing naturally just connected to another thing. When my problem was that I wasn't explaining how A connected to B, I was just going straight from A to B. You know, I wasn't doing like, you know, A.5 and then to B. I was just going straight this thing, then this thing. This thing is like this, and therefore it has to be like this. But that's confusing, because I wasn't saying, like, you know, why is this like this? I was just saying this has to be this. These two things have to connect. I wasn't explaining why I felt that they should connect. Because, like, in my mind I already knew why. Or I guess, no, it was in my mind, I didn't really know why they connected. It just felt that they connected. Like, in my mind, you know, my experiences and, you know, who I am as a person has naturally led me to come to this conclusion about this thing. But, you know, not everyone is me. they don't have, I need to explain to them my mind. But that's a really hard thing to articulate, and it's still something I'm kind of struggling with. Because basically when you're writing an essay, you need to explain the process of how things connect to each other. That's the whole point of like getting people to agree with you, is people need to understand why you're saying the things you're saying, and you're saying the things you're saying because your experience in life has led you to believe that this thing is like this thing. Oh, it's like that one movie. But yeah, and that's kind of what The Amazing Digital Circus feels like. It feels like the show isn't explaining how A connects to B. It's just saying that, like, A must connect to B, but it doesn't tell you why it should connect. It just talks about it like these two things, like it's nature for these two to connect. But it's not nature, because everyone has their own experiences in life. And like, you know, someone might think of A as being connected to C, actually, and not like B at all. You know, there are people who think like you, where it's like, you know, you could say that you have an opinion that's so synonymous that like most people who have your experience will see A as connected to B. But if, you know, in academia and in something like, you know, film, where it's for like a pretty big audience, or it needs to be for a big audience, you're going to encounter people who don't have that experience that all these other people have. So you need to explain to these people why A and B are connected. Because, you know, it might be that majority of the audience understands why A and B connect. But if you leave that wiggle room for people to find the stuff out on their own, then that's how you lead to misinterpretations. Because people might believe that, you know, they might believe that A connects to B, but in a different way than how you believe it. And that can be a problem, you know, if you're doing academic research. Because, like, you need to be very specific in that instance. And the same applies for TV and whatnot. You also need to be very specific about your message. Or you don't need to be very specific, but you need to be specific enough that anyone watching can get it, because that's the point of your art, is you want people to understand your feelings, you know, because you made this art for a reason, and it's like, not everyone is you. Most people aren't you, because you made a TV show, and most people have never made any sort of film thing ever. Well, maybe not ever, because, you know, YouTube and whatnot, but you get what I mean. You understand the gist. The gist is that you need to explain things to people. That's just how life works, is that you need to explain things. Because people aren't you, and you need to be able to express to other people your feelings. And the digital circus can't do that. It has an inability to express its message to its audience because it doesn't understand how to use the medium of video as a way of expressing themes and emotions. Gooey, go away! Because it doesn't understand what words are supposed to mean. Anyway, that's my TED Talk. Please. Okay. Oh! Wispy Woods turned into an Undertale. Okay. He can't shoot his feet. Huh, he's dead now. Level 2. We turn Ku into a Swiffer. Okay. Okay, I have a feeling that this bird is not the right bird for this type of level. Take this bird. Get away. Oh, there's no bomb ability yet. There's broom? This is... Forget how strange that Kirby is. You have broom ability. Penis, you have broom ability. But you don't have bombs. I think I overwatered it. No, please. I'm pressing A to jump, I don't mean to. I don't want gooey. I don't know how that killed him. I like this bird. Okay. I don't like how I get like a weird root jingle every time I enter an important room. Okay, so I need to make these creatures happy in order to get 100%. I believe. Please. Dead. Rusticated? Alright. Please. Yay. Okay, I see. I have to please... I have to be a smiling friend. And make these weirdos happy. Something tells me that for the propeller guy, I'm gonna need the propeller. No, no, no. Gooey is like the dog. Like, he just... That fish was wearing a gag, but no, that's its goggles. Which is somehow more... just somehow less... odd. Yeah, but like, Gooey is the dog, it's like... Oh, is it time to play? Is it time to play? And it's like, no, Gooey, please. Please, I'm trying to piss. Please, Gooey. Please, go away. What do you do? Sure. I mean, I got a 50-50 shot, right? Which magical ability is it that'll be the correct ability to make this person smile? Okay, please. No, I don't need this. Give me that other thing too. Yeah. Well. Okay, I see. I understand what these little things are for now. And also that the buddies cannot double jump. Well, some of them can. Some of them can't. I think Kine is the correct buddy, so I'm gonna keep this one. Oh, it's the end of the level. Yay. I'm great at getting that bottle. Lizard. No, I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. Kirby is like the parasite. You know how some fish have that thing where, like, there's a parasite that eats their tongue. Anytime the fish tries to eat food, the parasite eats it. This thing. That's what Kirby is right now. Okay, I think it wants me to take Rick. I like how the other buddies are like kind of pissed if you don't pick them. Then Kine is just depressed. Okay, can't pick up things with Kine. No, this is Rick. My name's not Rick. Please, thank you. This is a classic Kirby formation. The geysers that go all the way around. Don't even play with me. Some of them you just need to solve their mini games and then they're like, yay, yay. Okay. Yeah, not sure how well fire is going to suit me underwater. Ow. Please. I'd like to go home now. Okay. Frog? Oh, this is just Spike. Rock. Oh, I see. This isn't helpful underwater. You know, it's a water level. I think we should get the fish. Fish. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I see. In... Okay. It's the imposter. What's wrong with you? Spike. Okay. Alright, who threw that? Hey, stop jumping. I do find it funny when you see a game like this, which did not sell very well. And you know, it's not really, I'd say, widely remembered among the Kirby games. Maybe it's more remembered than, like, Dreamland 2. But not by much, I'd say. And then you have, so like, you have this game, super like consistent art style, really nice theming and whatnot. Oh. And like, it doesn't sell too well. Could have also been the time it was released. I don't know if the N64 was already out by now. But then you have something like Super Mario World, which has a different art style like every other enemy. And like that game, that's the best one. That's the best SNES game ever, according to people. I mean, I can't corroborate if it is the best or not, because I have not... That's nice. Well, I've played it, but like, not really. I've never gotten past like the first world in Super Mario World. Because it just... I don't really like old Mario games. Old 2D Mario games. Like any of the 3D stuff I think is at least somewhat decent, and you're gonna have at least somewhat of a good time playing it. I can't really say the same for like old 2D platformers like NES and SNES platformers. Like, I mean, I played Donkey Kong Country on stream, and that's supposed to be like one of the best, you know, some people say games ever made. And it's like, I really was not... What did that bat do to me? What was that? I really didn't enjoy Donkey Kong Country. 'Cause it's just like, you don't really have that many things to do in the game. Like, I don't mean like there's no side modes or whatever. I mean like there's not really... Like, there's not much... I don't want to say movement, but... Yeah, I guess I mean movement. There's not really much movement in the game. Like, you can jump. And it's like, okay, cool. I can jump. And Diddy Kong can jump a little he can jump a bit more. Like, okay. And Donkey Kong can kill big enemies. Is there anything else? You can swing on vines that feel like ass to control. Okay. Light bulb. Okay, I need to calm down. Yeah, a lot of old platformers just aren't really that fun to play for me. I say as I play an old platformer. But like Kirby, I've never really had that problem with. Even like the first Kirby, I find is better than like the Game Boy Mario. Because like you can move around in the thank you. You can move around in the space of the Kirby game more. In Mario you can jump and you can step on things, and sometimes you get a ball if you've been a good girl. But it's like, okay, that's really, you're not giving me a whole lot here. But that's why... What the... That's why I'd say that Mario 2 is my favorite of the classic Mario games. Because, like, you can do a lot more in the game. You can jump more. You can, you know, you can interact with the enemies in more ways than just stomping on them. There's actually, like, your decisions have more weight than they did in other Mario games. And that's something that I feel like they never really captured again in the classic, like the pixel Mario games. Obviously, once they got to the new Super Mario games, you could like wall jump and triple jump and whatnot, and that is enjoyable. And that's why I like those games, even though, you know, the current consensus is that the new Super Mario Bros. Games were not all too interesting. I mean, to an extent, they weren't the most interesting games, but I can still go back to them and generally have an okay time playing them. But yeah, that's my stance on why I don't really like playing older games, because they don't give me... You know, this is another thing about ego. The bird is gone. I just realized that. This is another thing about ego. You know, I want my decisions to have weight in this game. I want this game to respond to me the way I want it to. And classic games don't give me that too often. Or at least like classic Mario and Donkey Kong don't give me that. So yeah, another ego thing. Interesting. Everything, you know, I think the world's kind of about ego. I think that might be the case. I think that's what I'm realizing. Everything is just a display of ego. I lost your bird. I don't know if that's what you wanted, but yeah. What is this? Some sort of puzzle piece? No. Why do I want to press A to jump so badly? I'm gonna say you. No. You? Okay, you. Probably could have used that. I think this might be the ability that I need. I don't have any proof, but it's just kind of like the vibe right now. Okay. Wait for them to land. Always go bottom. Alright. I don't know if this is correct, but the feeling this was not the right way. Maybe it has something to do with all the mites. Alright, top it is. No, that's my philosophy in life. Always go on top. Okay, is this just... we're just doing a guessing game? Alright. What if I go back? Alright. Oh, I see. This is supposed to give you a hint as to where to go. So you go bottom, and then you go... somewhere else. Oh no, wait! Okay. Going to guess you. I was right. I should get the star just for doing that level. Oh, we're talking about ego again. It's an ego thing, everything's about ego. Okay. Oh, I see. I understand what I need to do now. Please tell me that I can... Okay. Okay, get rid of this. There we go. Alright, and then I'll pick up the star at the other thing. I lost Rick. My name's not Rick. Oh, okay. All right. Just you and me, buddy. Okay. Hello, star, please. Thank you. Not what I wanted. Okay, cool.
For some sort of dolphin thing? Are you kidding me?
I need to pee real quick. We put this... There we go. Okay. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I was checking on my Pikmin Bloom, which is the... No! I think it's just like a habit now. Okay. So I was checking on... You know what, Gooey? Come on out, buddy. Checking on my Pikmin Bloom. And I have a mushroom. It's gonna be done in 2 minutes. Bro, it was 2 minutes when I checked. It's probably gonna be done in a minute now. So after this boss, I'm gonna check it. Gooey! Please. Oh, I see. Ha! What? How am I supposed to hit this guy? It only blow bubbles. Gooey. Oh, I see. Okay. It would be nice if I had a bit more range. There we go. Please. Why? Okay. You know what, Gooey, come on. Come on out, buddy. Throw it, Gooey, please. Gooey, I'm regretting bringing you here. Stop eating the projectiles. Oh, okay. I love how all fish bosses in any Nintendo game suck. Like, it's just all, you're underwater, everything feels like you're trying to swim while there is a high tide. Whoa, what the hell, Gooey? What the fuck was that? Who the fuck is this guy? The mushroom. What? Why is this sound playing? Am I supposed to kill the flowers, but save the mushrooms? What's going on here? Oh. Oh. It's gonna be one of those levels. I'm gonna kill the flowers and save the mushrooms. Okay. Hey, that seems to be what the game is telling me to do. That is not what I thought I was doing. Okay. I'm not complaining. Bird. I like the way it flaps. Okay. Oh. Wow. Why do these things move like those things that you see in the cliffs in Deltarune? Please, bird. You know, this game is kind of Deltarune-esque. Oh, that's nice. Wonder if this is a Deltarune inspiration. Riveting. The thing that I like about Kirby games is that you can just, if you want to, you can just do this. No one's stopping you. In fact, you're encouraged. You're encouraged to play like a dickhead. What do you give me? Nothing. Look, nothing. Okay. Oh, I see. That's your little trick. Thought that was gonna be a dead end. Okay. Like how when these birds hit a wall, it's like they're stunned for a second, like birds in real life. Yay. Nice. Stretching. Dawn Con? Dawn Con? Is that Pon Con? Pon Con? What do you mean by that? Okay. It's a tradition at this point. I love how many things in this game don't give you power-ups. I see. Yeah, actually. You know what, I probably need that spike thing. Not gooey. Okay. Ooh. I don't think I really need the fire thing. I guess you. Oh, this doesn't really help with my sand mobility. What's the point of this thing sticking to walls? Huh. Please. We'll see. Okay, hopefully I can get more buddies here. It is cheaper to buy vegetables here. I know your tricks. Oh. Now I have nothing to help me across the sand. Oh, hello. Oh, I thought this was sword. It's ice. Watch what happens when Kirby casts a spell he doesn't know. Okay, this thing probably wants me to bring it a broom. Wow. Down, 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 down. What? Okay, I don't know what you want. Oh! That actually scared me. I don't like when my games trick me. So what's up with this guy? Wait a minute. No. I think I get it now. It's me to clean. There we go. I understand now. Who are these guys? Why are they like that? Need to clean the sand. Okay, cool. See, the fun part about going up is that you get to go down. It's probably a metaphor for something. Oh. Give me this. I think it's wild. That maximum tomatoes. Okay, cool, dude. In Smash, don't restore your health fully. Like it's a maximum tomato. Okay, this is not worth it. I just tried to shield. I held the trigger button like I was trying to shield. Well, that's where these guys come from. These guys were in Return to Dreamland. And Robobot, I think? Oh, that's nice. Give me the star. Thank you. Was aiming for the 1-up, but I was aiming for the maximum tomato, but whatever. Forget about it. Egg. Oh, it really is tradition at this point. Like how I get my health back and then immediately I run into every enemy I find. Where's my sword? Where's the sword ability? Is there no sword ability in this game? Might not be. Oh, queer. Get away. I guess blade is kind of like a better sword in most cases. But I don't know, I feel cooler when I have the sword. Oh, I see. I'll take bird since I'm already here. Okay. Alright, I see what we're doing. No! There we go. Feel like they're giving me all these rocks because I'm gonna need rock. No! Please. I'm on thin ice. Wow. I need to traverse the knot flomps carefully. Don't get greedy. Take your time. Look ahead. Check both lanes. It's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna dismount for a second. There we go. What? Bye-bye! No, I'm good. Is the bird also part of my hitbox? I think the bird's also part of my hitbox. Trying to get all these dandelion things. I just feel like they're important. Oh! One. Okay. Let me try that again. So I know that this is 4. Now I know what I'm looking out for. Five. Yeah. Yeah. Three. Wow, look, I got it. I'm an natural. I'm an animal. Enamel. I don't like what this guy is looking at me like, stop! Okay, that's... You know what? I died. Please. I don't think this is anything. Go away. I'll take this. I forgot to check on my Pikmin. Hold on, everyone. This is very important. Because I'm on the last, right now it's like controllers. Now I'm on the last controller that I need to complete all the controllers. Okay, I don't have enough for a controller yet. But I'll get there. Whoa. One of my Pikmin ran across the screen. Smiling Friends-esque. Okay, so I don't have it yet, but I'm getting there. Because you need stars. You need, like, these little flower things. Give me my shit. You need these flower things in order to get the controllers. I didn't get as many flower things as I needed to get a controller. And it's been like 26 days of me constantly getting these flower things. And I am still not close to the last one I need. Nice. Kirby grave. You just jump through the sand, it's not that bad. I think you're good on sand, right, Rick? Yeah. Ooh. Wow. No! No! I forget Rick can't double jump. That's nice. What? Okay, time to get out of here. Can you stop? Okay, there's not even anything here. Oh, we're underwater now. That fish died pogging. I think that's how everyone would like to go out. Died pogging. I wonder if that's gonna mean anything to people. You know, people always, people talk about like, oh, historians are gonna have such a hard time, archiving the internet, like going through internet stuff and whatnot. Because like there's so much... Okay, fine. There's so much slang involved in like niche communities that form. But like, you think Pog is going to be in the history books? Like, that's the thing that everyone knows, is Pog. What? You look like you're from a different game. That looks like a sprite from a different game. Oh well. Like, out of all the slang, like, Pog is what makes it into the public conscience, and like, whenever people are doing period pieces from this time, like, they're gonna have people say Pog. I feel like if anything gets through, it's that. It is really funny to think about someone doing, like, a period piece from this time. And, like, trying to incorporate, like, what would someone from this time sound like? And, like, obviously, it's just... they way overdo it on the slang and whatnot. But, like, we probably... there's probably a lot of stuff that we get wrong. about old times. Because, like, no one was around. No one is around anymore from, like, the 1700s or before that. Or, well, you know, obviously before that, you know, no one was around when fucking 19 whatevers. Although I can imagine it's probably easier to make things more accurate because we record everything. But there's a lot that you can't capture on video.
And there is still a surprising amount of stuff that gets lost.
Like websites that just magically go down one day that no one knew about, or no one cared enough about to archive. Okay. Like, I remember seeing that, like, a lot of Party City ads have been lost from, like, the early 2000s and whatnot. That's wacky to think about, because I remember seeing a bunch of those ads from the time. Okay. I guess it's like I'm not used to being from the era of lost media. Because I'm used to lost media being things from like the 90s. You know, stuff that people had no way of... Because like you think about a lot of stuff from that time being lost because it was just a lot harder to archive stuff, but now it's a lot easier to archive stuff. With stuff like, you know, the Internet Archive and just being able to, like, anyone has a device that can record things nowadays. So it's like, I'm not familiar with this feeling. I am become the lost media. I mean, we all become lost media one day. Okay, I get how this works now. It's probably not the ability that I want to be using. Yeah, this one's the real one. Guess I need a broom. I'm assuming I thought you would have a buddy for this part. Okay, that's what I call not worth it. Oh, I see, this is like a choose your weapon. And guess what? The broom is mightier than the sword. Oh. So, the cutter is mightier than the broom. And it looks like you are required to have it. These guys were kind of scarier in these older games. You know, you think about like the modern games, and those guys are like weird little wood guys that are like barely a threat. And this one, they're kind of relentless, a little relentless. Okay. Stop. Please. Yeah, no, I didn't even try. No. Oh well.
Think I'm gonna... Is that Rob?
Think I'm gonna call this for the moment. We made it to like the end of level 3. There's only like 5 levels in this game, right? Unless it does the Kirby thing of like, oh, but you see, there's actually another level. Maybe it does the Kirby Adventure thing where it's like, oh, you see, you thought that this level was the last level because we didn't show it on the world map. But in actuality, there's another one that comes after this that we didn't also show you when you got to the other previous world, because there's another world after that world that we didn't show you. So we got you tricked multiple times. But anyways, that's going to be it for me at the moment. I'll see you all at another point. I don't have a streaming schedule. I should probably get one of those. Oh well, that's... I'll leave that to ruminate for another time, because also, like, I've kind of got some dentist stuff coming up. You know, those wisdom teeth, they need to be taken out. They're not doing me any favors at the moment. And, you know, you can't exactly talk. You got stitches in your mouth from, like, cut your mouth open and it's like, ow. Your body's like, that hurts. But anyways, that's like, that'll be like next week. So, you know, I still have this week to do things. But beyond that, I will see you all when I see you all again. Because we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when.